Welcome, friends. Today we're diving into the world of full-time RVing. We'll explore the 9 essential considerations while transitioning to life on the road and choosing a state for residency. While South Dakota has long been one of the top 3 states, along with Texas and Florida, ongoing issues you need to know about have developed. This is part 3 of our All Things RVing series. Links to the other parts are in the description. We changed our residency from Arizona to South Dakota when we started this lifestyle in 2013. For this video, we'll briefly go through our essential list and then dive a little deeper into the problems we're seeing.
Number 1, domicile and residency. You want to choose a state with favorable tax laws, vehicle registration fees, and residency requirements for full-time RVers. Consider states with no state income tax, RV-friendly vehicle registration processes, and efficient mail forwarding services. Escapees.com is an excellent resource for this.
There are 2 problems with this in South Dakota. First, House Bill 1232 and Senate Bill 124 disallow a voter from using a commercial address. This would include mail forwarding services as well as RV parks and campgrounds. The matter hasn't been resolved, but the handwriting is on the wall. So we'll be keeping an eye on this. The second issue, and potentially a very expensive one, arose in 2023. If you are a W-2 employee working remotely as a South Dakota resident, South Dakota does not allow companies to pay unemployment taxes or payroll taxes to the state of South Dakota unless the work is actually being performed in the state of South Dakota. A personal mailbox, PMB, does not qualify as a physical work location in the state of South Dakota. So South Dakota is requesting the companies with W-2 remote employees report those wages to the state where the work is actually being performed or to the state where the company is headquartered. This doesn't mean W-2 workers can't become South Dakota residents. It means you need to contact your company and have them report the payroll or unemployment to the proper taxing authority.
Number 2 is voter registration. You want to register and maintain your voter registration in the chosen domicile state to participate in local, state, and national election. Follow the voter registration guidelines of your domicile state, which may include registering by mail, online, or in person. Here's another issue that came up.
South Dakota enacted and then repealed a 30-day requirement for voter registration. It required voters to attest under penalty of perjury that they've lived at least 30 days in the year leading up to an election. So it's been enacted and repealed. But if they were friendly to full-time RVers, why would this have come up? Up until now, you only needed to spend 1 night in South Dakota. When you became a resident or when you renewed your driver's license every 5 years.
Number 3 is mail and address. If you don't have a family member or friend you want to forward your mail while you travel, you'll need to set up a reliable address for receiving mail, packages, and legal documents. Many full-time RVs utilize mail forwarding service or establish a domicile for that purpose. Number 4 is vehicle registrations and driver's license. Register your RV and obtain a driver's license in your new domicile state. Research registration requirements and costs and ensure compliance with state regulations. Number 5 is health care and insurance. You need to get your insurance in the state of your residency. You can research health insurance options with nationwide coverage. Nationwide coverage is the key here. You don't want to be traveling and learn you have to return to your home state for care. You need to be able to select your specialist as needed and do not have to wait for referrals. As you probably know, some Medicare Advantage plans have added vision, hearing, and dental coverage at no extra premium, so shopping around could pay off. As for vehicle insurance, we have a video about how we save a significant amount on our vehicle insurance, and I'll put that link in the description.
Number 6 is wills and trusts. You need to create or update your will and or trust to your state of residency to protect your assets and ensure your wishes are carried out. Consult with legal professionals to understand estate planning options available in your domicile state. Number 7 is internet and cell phone connectivity. It's 7 on our list, but nothing is more important than the ability to reach your loved ones and have them be able to reach you. We were Verizon customers even before we went RVing. We had a very expensive plan, about $250 a month, but it was worth every penny, we thought. That is until we got to Havasu Springs Resort in 2014 for the winter. The second day, I was in Lake Havasu City doing some shopping when I got a frantic call from my stepdaughter saying my son had suffered a seizure and they hadn't been able to reach us. I was heartbroken, needless to say, about all of it, but I vowed then it would never happen again. Our Verizon cellular sometimes works at Havasu Springs, but our hotspot did not. This started a very long and expensive process of trying to find reliable service. I can't even remember how many products we bought from Wilson Electronics that would work one year but not the next. And we also had hotspots from T-Mobile and AT&T. Eventually, we got Starlink for Wi-Fi and an 888 Wi-Fi calling phone service for our business. Even with all that, our Verizon cell phones did not work from October to March last year. Then one day they just started working. We'll never know why, and we don't know if they'll be working when we get there in November. But with that, I rest my case that nothing is more important than reliable connectivity.
Number 8 is legal documents and records. Be sure you have copies of important legal documents, such as identification papers, vehicle titles, insurance policy, and medical records. Keep these documents organized and easily accessible while traveling. Jude's got a new system that she's hoping to get integrated soon. And we'll post a video on that as soon as we can. And lastly, number 9 is emergency preparedness. Develop an emergency plan for unexpected situations while on the road. It's including medical emergencies, breakdowns, national disasters, and safety concerns. This has all happened to us. A medical emergency in Idaho, a breakdown in Wyoming, a wildfire in Colorado. Trust me, it is going to happen. Carry essential supplies and have emergency contacts readily available. We always carry extra gallons of water, except for the one time we really needed it. Who knows what South Dakota will decide how to handle their full-time RVers. But we're looking into domicile. But if we were looking into domicile states right now, South Dakota would not be on our list. None of this is easy. We can promise you your first 3 months on the road will be rocky. No, they will be rocky. We have had more than our share of what the hell were we thinking scenarios. But in hindsight, we wouldn't change this experience and lifestyle for anything. But we have no plans to change what we're doing.
Part 4 of this series will be about RV maintenance. Thanks for joining us on this journey through key considerations for transitioning to full-time RVing. We love to hear from you, so like, comment, and subscribe to stay in touch. Safe travels and happy trails ahead.